Good evening, viewers. You're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. So, should the Lotus as a motif find its way into the parliament? Will you call it an ethnic symbol of Indianness, or would you call it unethical because it's also the symbol of the Bharatiya Janata Party? What's happened meanwhile is huge amounts of politics has erupted as we move from the old parliament building in this new special session of parliament to the new building, because there is also a new uniform where the staff comes into question, and the staff will wear or a part of it will wear a uniform which has the lotus motif as a print. What's happened is the opposition has called it political, while the BJP says it's Indian, it's a national flower.
A formal transition to the brand new parliament. A formal entry into the new building on September 19, a day after the special session begins. The occasion also brings with it a new uniform for parliament staff. Billed as a design with an Indian touch, the uniform consists of a magenta or deep pink Nehru jacket for bureaucrats, their shirts in deep pink with lotus in print. Manipuri turbans will now be worn by marshals in both houses. Opposition parties not very impressed though. Congress has issued a sarcastic reaction, insisting it's still in the dark about the agenda for the upcoming special session, while all other sundry information is being rolled out in public domain. Congress MP Manikam Tagore questioned the lotus print on the new uniform, calling it a petty display of the ruling BJP party symbol in the dress code for employees.
BJP party symbol is lotus. How cheap we are. In G20 also we did it, and now also we are doing it. And then we will say that it is a national flower. This kind of pettiness is not right. Hope the BJP grows up and not make the parliament a one-sided partisanship.
The BJP pointed out that parliament protocols come under the purview of the House Chair and not the government.
पार्लियामेंट का सारा विषय माननीय स्पीकर साहब के क्षेत्राधिकार में आता है, इस पर मैं कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करूंगा.
A sartorial debate before the inaugural sitting in the new parliament building, triggered by the new uniform for parliament staff. Bureau Report, India Today.
But the fact is, viewers, it's not just limited to a sartorial debate or the new uniform which the staff of the new parliament will be wearing. It goes a little deeper, and why I say that is because there seems to be a chronology on how the lotus, which is, of course, our national flower and is also a very auspicious symbol when it comes down to Hinduism, has been adopted in various ways by the government. Let's take you through some of that, because the opposition in terms has said that the government is pushing a party symbol. So is the government pushing an India symbol, which symbolizes Indianness, or is it pushing a party symbol, which is the lotus? Not one example, multiple. May 2023, the Rajya Sabha in the new parliament is being prepared or been envisioned on the theme of the lotus. You'll see a lot of lotus motifs in the Rajya Sabha, along with just the staff now wearing the lotus motif on their uniform. Other than that, February 2023, remember that huge debate which ensued when the Prime Minister inaugurated the lotus-shaped Shimoga airport. Well, November 2022, let's also go back a little. Lotus unveiled as a part of the G20 logo, which we saw so much of over the course of the last few days. December 2019, well, a huge debate. The lotus insignia on the Indian passport as part of a security feature. If you're going to get a new passport, then you will have lotus as a part of that passport as well, which again led to a massive debate. And of course, now the whole debate on the issue of having the lotus motif as part of the staff uniform. So multiple examples, all feeding into a common theme, which as per the opposition is that the government is trying to push the party symbol as inception. However, the BJP says, what's wrong with that? This is our national flower, and it symbolizes Indianness. We leave it for our viewers to decide on what side of the divide they stand on, but let's cut across to our guests. But before that, cutting across to my colleague Rahul Gautam, who's going to give us the details on the latest flashpoint where the adoption of the Lotus motif or an insignia is concerned, this time in the form of the outfit or the uniform which the staff will wear. Rahul, can you take us through the details of who will be wearing the Lotus insignia? Who designed this outfit? What was the inception behind using the Lotus motif? Why not the peacock or the tiger? Because they are the national bird or the national animal.
Well, this uniform has been designed by National Institute of Fashion Technology, and in fact, these uniforms will soon be handed over to the staff members of the parliament. And then what we are learning from our sources that the writing staff or the staff that actually take dictations while parliamentarians speak, those government employees will be wearing these uniforms. Now the Congress party is accusing BJP of furthering own political interest at the expense of Parliament's undisputed integrity. In fact, Congress party's MP, Mr. Manikam Tagore, has questioned that when you can have Lotus, printed on the uniform, why can't we have tiger or some other national symbol, which actually shows that one Indianness? And the thing is that Parliament does not belong to BJP alone. In fact, the Congress party is alleging that this is being done, and only show the petty mindset of the BJP, because by printing own election symbol, they are only trying to showcase that how they have transformed, Parliament into own, partisan or a biased entity. And in fact, some of the Congress leaders are also suggesting that this is one issue that they're certainly going to raise in the upcoming special session as well. So you can believe that this is certainly going to become a major flashpoint between BJP and Congress. BJP has already rejected all the allegations, saying that it's in the purview of the chair, and in fact the symbol Lotus actually signifies the oneness and also the religion, Hindu religion, and this is what actually making Congress party not impressed with this press. So clearly,
well, Rahul, there'll be a lot of other people who will raise objections to the oneness of it all.